It is not an all-out war, but it's awfully close. And right now, this back-and-forth firing between Hamas and Israel is preparing to take a pause, a temporary humanitarian ceasefire, so they can get aid into Gaza, where upwards of 1 million people are without water and where most of the casualties have been civilians.
I can't even do anything this morning. I just want to be a doctor or anything to help my people. I can't. I'm just a kid. I don't even know what to do. I get scared, but not really that much. I do anything for my people, but I don't know what to do. I'm just 10. I'm just 10.
If you think about it, you know, there's always like those keywords that people try to throw out: clashes, conflicts. It's not a conflict. If you look at it, it's the oppressed being attacked by oppressors. And I tell people all the time, like, Palestine does not have an army. Show me their uniform, show me their weapons. People don't understand that. Like, they don't have people protecting them. The people are the people that are protecting them. They have to protect themselves. So when you're putting it this way, like, if somebody came to your house, they told you, yo, you need to get out of your house. We're giving this to our people. You don't belong here. Just leave. What are you gonna do? You're gonna just pack up your stuff and walk out? If you don't walk out, we're gonna arrest you. If you don't want to get arrested, we're gonna kill you.
Super brave of him. A lot of people would, rather not say it. Oh, I have a lot of, people I work with that wouldn't approve of what I say, and I could lose my business or whatever. But he doesn't care. Like, he's going full force with it. He's posting it online. People are just scared to even do that. Even if you see, like, I don't know if you know Bella Hadid or like really famous people who are getting like targeted, like on New York Times and stuff, saying, oh, they support terrorist groups. Like, they could just make anything up just to, like, make people not believe you. But just like, he's going full force with it. Like, he doesn't care about that,
Palestinians are not able to move around their own country without Israel permission. Like, it's an open air prison where if you go over there, they don't have electricity. They have a limit on electricity, a limit on water, a limit on this, a limit on that. And those same people that are limiting them things, they're the same people that are shooting you and killing you for fun. And where I tell people, like, what are they doing back? Why are they throwing rocks? Why are they stoning? I'm like, think about America, how crazy people got when the government told them to wear masks. The government told you to wear masks. The government told you can't go to work. And people protested. People went nuts saying, you can't do this. You don't own us. And all they did was tell you to wear a mask. Now think about it. The government put a limit on your water, a limit on your electricity, told you can't go to this part of town. But wait, this is just that next block over. No, you can't go there. The world lost empathy. Like, people don't have empathy. They don't feel for what other people go through. Like, even when you bring it up, where people are like, well, that has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me. Like, the same things that are going on over there could happen over here. It could even be worse over here. And if you don't even shed a tear for children dying, mothers losing sons losing parents. There's literally so many orphans there now. Families have to, they have a thing now where, like, if you have multiple kids, like, you'll give one of your kids to your sister, one of your kids to your brother, because you don't know if your house is going to get bombed at night. You don't know if you're going to wake up in the morning. And that's what those people have to deal with every single day of their life. They have to wake up to that. They can't go to the park and play. Kids don't have a childhood. Like, kids right now are playing in rubble. They're sleeping in rubble right now. And people don't care.
Honestly, it's like I'm super proud of that. Like, he knows what he's fighting for. Like, even his name, like, I don't even know if he knows this, but like, I like how, like, remember the name. It could be like, remember the name for like Palestine too, so people don't forget that name, And it's like, he's basically Palestine, like, he wants a voice, people to recognize him, as a fighter, as one of the top best ones. So as a country, we're supposed to be recognized too. It's not. So it works both ways.
I've never seen him train this hard in my life. I've been training with him for 12, 13 years now. He's on a different mission. This is crazy, the stuff he's doing now. He's a lot smarter now. Shay, you were there earlier, right? When they were sparring? Those are hard-ass rounds. Those are top-level guys. Comes and grapples with us, high level. He just goes hard. He's grinding, man. I've never seen him like this.
Thank you. All right. Let's go. All right, boys. Thank you, brother. Another day, another dollar.
Like the thing that you really didn't realize that people look at you as, when I sat there and I fought and I was on a mini event, and to have the last name Muhammad on a poster, like I had so many messages from people that it touched, and like you're like, oh man, I didn't really think about it like that, but it was huge to them. And I had a million people asking for the poster just because it was the first time there was Muhammad on a poster. And for me, it's like, I want to be that guy that wasn't quiet. I was like, when I have a platform to speak, to have a voice for the voiceless, Palestinian people, they don't have a voice. They don't have athletes that you don't have Palestinian athletes that have a platform to speak on and to show the world what's really going on with them. And for me, I don't want to be that guy that shied away from it. I don't want to be that guy that was just quiet, and then they looked at me like, well, what did you do to help us? What did you do? Like, you say you're from there. You say you have their blood running through your veins, but like, did you assist us anyway? Did you help us anyway? And for me, it's if I'm able to help or bring attention to a cause that the world is ignorant about or the world doesn't want to know about, I'm gonna continue to do that. And to have this type of platform, to be on ESPN, to be this guy that, little kids, millions of kids all around the world look up to. Like, I didn't think it would be like that at first, but then slowly it's starting to get to that level. And then you have a million people that are telling you, like, don't talk on this issue, don't be political, don't be this, don't be that. But it's not being political. It's like literally just being for my people, for people that don't have people speaking up for them. And I want to be that guy that could change the world, that could change, the lives of a lot of people. For me, I look up to a guy like Habib, and I see him, how he represented the Muslim culture, and a guy who does that type of thing, it changed the world. It changed the way the sport is. UFC now posts about Ramadan, they post about everything, and they never did that before, but they did it because he was a champion. He was a real champion. So those little things, they mean a whole lot. Like, now Muslims around the world are watching fights, and they're saying, hey, who are these other Muslim fighters? And it's not about like being segregated or anything like that. It's just about like, now this group of people are starting to realize, oh, there's Muslim athletes, there's other Muslim athletes, and now it's making other people not afraid to show that they're Muslim. People like try to shy away from that. Now you're seeing boxers come out with that. You're seeing NBA players being Muslim, and it's a beautiful thing now, because now it's like people are realizing that, there was always that stigma of Muslim terrorists, Muslim terrorists, Muslim terrorists. But now it's like, oh, wait a minute, this guy's a Muslim? I didn't know this guy was a Muslim. Wait, he doesn't seem like one. Like, what did you think it was? What did you think they're gonna wear turbans and all this other stuff? But like, it just shows that anybody can be a Muslim, and it's about the way you hold yourself and what respect you hold yourself. And I just want to be that guy that always did that.